Game warden.
Yes, sir. Also, I do want to talk to you about something.
Sure.
So, the YMPD stuff that Conan's doing, okay?
Oh.
Now, I understand. We're gonna make this very simple.
Yes, sir.
I understand that, you know, he wants to do the YMPD as the ranger station or a part of the Rangers. He is our lead in gang-related / animal, environmental, whatever you want to give the labeling. He is allowed to do what he's doing as the ranger, as a ranger.
Yes, sir. Now,
would you like or not like him pulling in LSPD officers involving his operations? I give him a lot of freedom.
I made it clear to I don't know what his rank is. He calls himself the 5-star corporal. I don't.
Yes, he's a corporal.
Okay, I don't mind him. In fact, I encourage interdepartmental you know what I'm saying, cooperation.
Absolutely. I as well.
The issue that I had was that they were all out of uniform, and I know that might seem like a nitpicky thing, but this is just, especially with the recent announcement made by the commissioner's office about staying on SOPs, it just put me in a very awkward position because I am being told to make sure that this is enforced, and you know what I'm saying? And he's like, yeah,
but doesn't that change with UC operations? You have to have 2 uniformed officers. Am I misquoting that, or?
Yeah, the thing is, it wasn't explained as a UC operation. He said it was a warrant, quote unquote, hop out team, where they just pull up on people and they just hop out of the, you know what I'm saying?
Incorrect verbiage.
Well, they're not really undercover, right? Are they undercover? Now, if they were undercover, sure.
So their whole idea of the YMPD, their whole meaning is to go undercover, to acquire the details of a warrant holding individual, and to make that arrest with the least amount of tension or restraint as possible from the opposing side. So what they're accomplishing is they're identifying a warrant holder written by either LSPD, BCSO, or Rangers.
Yes.
They're identifying if that individual is awake and in the city, at his residence, wherever. They're going to that block, attaining information legally, and then making the arrest on the warrant holder. That is that is what they're doing, their job description, whatever. Now, if he is not having uniformed officers there, like it's written in the SOPs, or not being on an official radio, 311ing, letting people know, whatever the fact, that 100%, you know. But what I'm being told is, and now this is from Conan, he's obviously very upset, but this is what I'm being told is that he's doing these UC operations with LSPD, just trying to help them, get them out of, doing the regular ping chasing that we all hate.
Yes.
And he's trying to enable them to do more. I want this to continue. I want the LSPD to be able to do things with the Rangers to a certain degree, but it has to be done the right way, which is what I'll agree with you. I guess I'm asking, what do you want out of Conan? Do you want him to continue allowing LSPD? How would you want him to do it? Like, I'm just trying to cause as least amount of issues as possible.
Oh, and I understand. I'm on the same page with you. So
I know you are.
As long as they are, because the uniforms that they had on said police on them. They were, you know what I mean? It was just not the right police uniform. They weren't undercover.
Let me take a look at the picture again.
Yeah, they had tactical vests on. You know what I mean? So it's not like they were going undercover or unmarked. Game warden, I'm just trying to. I'm between a rock and a hard place with this, and trying to make sure I enforce what's.
The short sleeve shirts, those had PD on them, police on the shirts.
I believe they were wearing. Yeah, it says police right on their vests. They're wearing tactical vests. So.
Not the vest. So my point I'm trying to make is this: so if they're doing UC stuff and they have the vest off, they do not look like officers. But once they put the vest on, that's how they identify themselves, because there's no hanging badge. There's none of that, at least that I know of, which is why Conan told me that they use the vests. So it's like when they pull up on somebody, they're patrolling without the vest on, no PD equipment visible on the UC. They identify the individual. They slap the vest over their head.
In my office. Oh,
they slap the vest over their head, and then they continue. That's what I've been told, or how I understand it.
Okay.
So that's the reason for the vest. Now, if we need to do a different identifier, I am down with that. If we want to do hanging badges or something else, I'm cool with that. But I'm almost positive that is why those vests are on your officer's chest.
How about this? How about they put together a YNPD uniform and they submit that to us so I can show the commissioner's office and get approval.
What is YNPD?
Apparently, young ninja police department.
Oh, ninja. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it was
yeah.
something else. Thank you.
No. Of course not.
So if you want
to. Police department.
That's what I said, ninja.
You didn't say what the Y stands for. You just said Y and then. Okay. I know.
Is he not saying ninja? I swear that's what I'm hearing when he says it. Is he?
Yeah. It's anyways. So yeah.
Harsher than that.
What we'll do is we'll get them to all uniform up, or I'm sorry, to get all of what they're going to wear during these operations. I will personally send that to you, Fu, and then we'll have DC take a look at it, make sure it's up to standard, and we'll go from there. So
because that would solve everything.
Done deal.
All right.
Consider it done, Fu. I'll have that taken care of.
Thank you so much.
Obviously, so with Conan, it will be a little different because he's kind of constricted to what he can wear.
Yes. Well, that's
all the other LSPD officers will have that set up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. As long as I can get the.
Actually gonna solve this.
Yes, because if the commissioner's office approves it, then it won't be a problem for my officers because it's from the top.
Yeah, but there's other problems with like Lopez sitting around fucking ping watching what the fuck they're doing.
I was going to start that conversation after our first one. Fu, I and my Rangers believe, and we have evidence of officers actively watching Rangers pings and complaining about locations of what they're doing, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I got one for you actually.
Yep.
Barry, after shift change yesterday, there was about 15 fucking cadets. There's probably 20 officers in the fucking meeting. Somebody said, anybody want to take cadets? Everybody's mouths are fucking shut.
Nobody wanted to.
Barry goes, fuck it, I'll take one, why not? Barry, who doesn't have to.
Okay.
So, him and two other Rangers go, they got the cadet out.
I appreciate you, Reaper.
On black real quick.
Okay.
They went there for 5 minutes. They come out the door and Lopez is there, ready to fucking end them. He removes the cadet from Barry, and then reports Barry, and his FTO gets removed.
Wait, what
Barry was an FTO in the first place?
Yeah,
he might have
FTO. They brought him in.
Then your LSPD officer stripped Barry of his FTO capability.
Yeah, I imagine. What?
Who's the officer that stripped him?
Fleming.
She's the FTO lead.
Yeah,
Not of the Rangers.
It's for the whole.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes, it
damn
is.
it, DC.
Dude, it's just a different thing. I solve one problem and it's just something else the next day.
No. It is very fucking simple, and I've said it 100 times. I've said it 100 fucking times. I've said it 100 fucking times, and you keep saying this stupid shit. It is not the same.
Dude, it is not the same.
It is not. It is not. It is not. It is not.
He shouldn't take what the.
What's happening?
Somebody's decorating.
everyone.
Somebody's decorating. That happens.
It is not the same. Especially not addressing or contacting myself or Bird before doing this fucking horseshit again. Again and again and again and again. When's the last time Bird or Ranger punished an LSPD officer with a fucking timeout or a fine or a suspension? Never.
Dude, I don't care that you guys don't do it. You can do it.
I don't give a fuck. They're not gonna do it. I don't care. At least address me or contact me. No, she cannot.
Okay.
She cannot. We just won one of the largest fucking court cases in the whole entire city for government corruption of the soon-to-be mayor who is now serving 4,000 months and $100,000 citation and fine. We can guard and control our ranger station.
I can't help but laugh.
We do not need an oversight. We do not need help. We will lend help and take help and work together, but we are not the same, nor do we need to be the same.
This will be on YouTube. Yeah.
I understand wanting control, but you do not have it with my ranger station.
Okay, first of all, I
You
can
do.
it.
He
Yes.
does not.
Okay, but what I'm saying, if you don't want him to be governed by the FTO lead, then don't let him take out cadets from other departments.
Again, nobody wanted to.
That's fine, I understand.
Just last week, 3 cadets sat in the fucking LSP
man.
lobby
Hi,
for
YouTube.
an hour and a half.
I don't know if they're gonna put our perspective on there. Maybe they just want to see me laughing about it. But if anybody's watching me on YouTube laugh about this, how can you not? This is hilarious, bro.
If you don't think
out of
that
your
that's
fucking
fair,
ass, DC.
Hold on.
So far up your ass, it's coming out of your mouth.
Dude, if they don't like the way that you train their officers, they
Must
can
be
get
an
upset
American thing.
about it.
100% they can. They can get upset.
Hold on.
Flip this like Barry's a piece of shit for doing it. It was 5
I didn't
minutes.
say that. I don't give a fuck. You guys bet on duty all the time. I know what happens. I've never seen it. I don't need to fucking I don't give a fuck. Don't bring a cadet to do it.
No, here's the point of this. They're cherry picking. They are watching what we do to have a reason to complain. It's fucking
They are actively ping watching us, wanting to report us so they can do something about it because they have officers who used to be below them that they don't have jurisdiction over anymore. So they are ping watching out of spite.
Okay, let me inquire right there. I was explicitly told that any department can reprimand any department. Is that no longer the case?
Yes, as long as it's not some petty bullshit.
Yeah, as long as it's not petty bullshit. Yes.
You can reprimand. You can do whatever you fucking want, Foo. Give me a goddamn call. Give me a goddamn call.
Well, I mean, you know I do that.
Call.
You know I
email that fucking turd. Call one of us instead of whipping out her fucking rank.
Listen,
every chance that she can. She lost FTO under me for doing the same shit that she's doing right now underneath you. I came here on some respectful shit, but fuck that. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of the same person who lost her job for quite literally doing what she's doing right now. She's the most unpersonable individual in this entire PD, yet she's your FTO lead. This is why your FTOs are fucking robots, because she's the one who enables it. And now she's watching my Rangers.
That's his daughter, bro. It's his daughter.
I got nothing but respect for you, Foo. But if your LSPD officers keep disrespecting the good work my Rangers are doing, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
All right.
Never. Just let me finish. Ever strike or demote or hold any of your LSPD officers. There is 355 of them. I never do anything to one of them.
Am I okay? Yes,
16
I'm
Rangers
good.
are the biggest problem for LSPD in the entire city.
I'm
Explain
good.
to me that. Explain to me how there's 300 officers.
Well, I'm in tears.
My 16 are the issue.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You know that I reach out to you. In fact, I email you whenever there's any major.
Your officers don't.
Yeah.
That's my issue. You always show me respect, and I show you more respect than I do anybody else, including DC. I show you. You were my man when I was in whenever I was chief.
Blush.
I brought you from a fucking officer all the way up to my right-hand man because you deserved it and you're the best officer I quite literally have ever had of any department ever. You deserve, chief. You're the man, you're the myth, you're the legend. But your lower officers, your high command structure currently is so out of fucking whack, it's unbelievable. You have Lieutenant Tinker getting yelled at by a sergeant. You have a sergeant yelling at your officers when a lieutenant was on scene of the fucking part that he's yelling about.
Oh, he's crashing out so hard.
Fleming making shot calls when she ain't ever even fucking around doing shit with the FTOs to begin with. When's the last time Fleming had a cadet? I never see it. She designates and delegates. She ain't never take out a fucking cadet herself. And I will attest to that shit. Yet she's gonna ping watch my officers on some horse shit? Fuck that. That's just bad policing, and it's not cool. And I will not stand for it anymore. So get your officers in line. I beg of you, Foo. I beg. Because you're lower, your regular officers, your senior officers, they're kick ass. You're doing so much better of a job than I did with the rank and file. But your high command is unsufferable.
Bruh.
Unsufferable.
I appreciate you guys.
That's not even coming from just me. That's coming from the streets and myself. Everyone will agree.
Game Warden, I know you have food. Can I have food?
Yeah, you can go in my pockets.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead. Of course. You don't even have to ask.
Oh, dude, here we go.
I'm not gonna stop.
I could tell he was side-eye in the office the whole way.
Oh
Listen,
my
man,
god.
all I want is respect.
Okay, then this is what we're gonna do, okay? Because up until now, she has been the FTO lead for the whole thing. If
Fuck.
you so want that she doesn't touch your FTOs, then you are going
It's
to be like the de
broken.
facto FTO lead. So anything regarding your FTOs goes straight to you, not Bird, straight to you.
Anything
Okay.
regarding the Rangers comes straight to me or Bird. That is
Yeah.
it.
Unless
That's
it's
all I'm
like-
asking. Even if you want to punish them, that is fine. Just fucking, just send me something. Send me something.
Honestly, honestly, I mean, it doesn't even fucking. It shouldn't even have to be that. It's the whole point of that shit was petty. You can say what you want about going to the fucking casino for 5 fucking minutes. It's not gonna fucking make an officer fucking bad. Like it was literally petty. He was standing outside of the fucking casino, waiting for them to come out and scold them like he was their fucking father. It's fucking dumb. It's petty. And what do we say we don't do? Petty.
Yeah. I think, okay, so I'm not speaking for the lieutenant, but I'm assuming he just didn't want to give a bad impression on how we train people, you know. I'm trying to rationalize why he...
Well, then tell him to fucking
That's
lower
like-
his G-string
that's
out
like-
of his asshole, because he's looking like a real bitch.
The moment you guys start taking cadets who are brand new hirees and start demolishing them for going, like he said, 5 minutes, you're gonna get robots. You're going to get
Okay,
robots.
But listen, so it's like when you're a fucking kid, you're raising your child and you're doing all the right stuff and you let your the uncle watch the kid and he lets the 13-year-old drink a fucking beer. Yeah, it needs to happen. It's important to the kid's development as a human being. But the person who's supposed to be teaching you how to do everything the right way shouldn't be the one to give you the bottle. If they want to learn to fuck around and do whatever, then fine. But it shouldn't be your FTO teaching
I'm gonna be honest. I completely disagree. My son will have his first beer from me, because here's the thing, right? Here's the reality of it, and this is in the real world as well. You restrict people down to them not being able to do anything. The moment that they get freedom, they'll do nothing but fuck up. But if you allow them to do stupid stuff and show them how to do that stupid stuff with elegance and with the right direction, then they won't become these disobedient fucking assholes. I have no problems with my ranking structure. I have no problems with people hating each other or having these secret vendettas against each other as officers, because we don't do any of that shit. We won't allow it, number one, but we give enough freedom that it doesn't happen. Everyone's their own person. I know you can't do that. One second, Bird. I know you can't do that in the LSPD for everybody. I get it. But again, if we're going to crucify somebody, at least, especially if it's with the Rangers, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Otter fucked up. He's fired. I will make sure that these guys don't step out of line. But I got to have the respect in order to do that.
So
Sorry for interrupting you, Bird.
Yes, ask one.
Well, I was going to say, you know what the main comparison between serial killers is? Douchebag parents.
Which one are you?
What?
Well, excuse me.
Which? Oh, sorry. Maybe I didn't
I'm
understand
a
that.
parent that's not going to enable their kid to grow up and fucking...
Okay. So there's two.
All strict parents raise serial killers?
Listen, we're talking.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where Bird was going with that, but I agree or I disagree, whichever one makes more sense.
We're talking about two separate issues here. Okay.
Look. I don't think, or correct me if I'm wrong, have you guys had any situations since like the otter shit and the uniform shit? Like ever since we told everybody not to fucking strike for petty shit? Because I think the FTO thing was just her not knowing that she's not the
she
FTO
knows.
lead.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She knows. Every single time, even yesterday, I'm down in the fucking tunnel talking to Croc. I'm talking to Croc about something private. She walks up, she stands there like a statue. I said, Fleming, you're not needed here. Okay, Bustin, as she walks and storms out. I didn't strike her. I didn't treat her like a piece of shit because the way she spoke to me. I let it go because I didn't give a fuck. If that was her and that was a cadet, she would have striked that motherfucker and probably fired him.
That was pretty good though. That was good.
Thank you.
Here's the we're talking about two different issues here. For one, we're talking about us reprimanding the Rangers. Okay, that's that discussion.
Also stop. Sorry, Fu. AK did this just the other day to Barry Knox. Really
yes,
just happened to Barry.
we're that's under evaluation. We're on that now.
He was asking for more things, so I just wanted to make sure that it was clear.
Wait, she did it a different time to Barry?
No, she was. You know,
it was the jellyfish thing. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was her.
I know. I love how Tinker's on the side right there. And then the other issue is how we train our officers and them being robots. Listen, if I understand.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not you. You're completely confused.
No. I'm not confused. But it's just sorry. I just paraphrase things there about the freedom of our LSPD officers and your concern for them. I understand that. Just. That's how we're doing things. Let us, if they are the way they are, just please let us train them the way we do. But I assure you, I will talk to everybody about how we reprimand your guys and reach out. But, I mean, what about the whole shots thing, right? Is that problematic?
Shots? What?
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. If, let's say one of your Rangers are doing something they shouldn't be doing. Do you not want us giving them shots as well?
Again,
one that's...
if your officers are in a situation, a shots fired, a gang related, a drug trafficking, a drug sale, there's actively stuff going on, and my Rangers within that scene fuck up. And your officer, sergeant, lieutenant, corporal, your scene lead feels like they have fucked up. 100% shot that son of a bitch. He or she shot him, bring it to me, and we'll handle it. That is completely different than actively looking at the map going, where's the Rangers at? There's his blip.
No, I get that, sir.
At the casino.
I'm just trying to get clarification on where the line is.
But what he's saying isn't to like...
Buffu?
Okay. Yeah, but Fu.
Oh, yes.
If they're on duty, bring it to them the same, I think you left that out.
Yes,
don't just give them the shot. If they're there, just tell them.
Gotcha. What I'm saying is if we're on duty, tell me. But I'm fine with you shotting my officers. If it's in an active scene where people are doing things together and they see something wrong within running into a Ranger and not looking for a reason. When you look for a reason, you're gonna find it. Don't have LSPD officers looking for fucking reasons.
Right, know which one thing.
They run into a Ranger and they see some stupid shit, punish them for it, 100%. Don't fucking ping watch my Rangers. No more. I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
It's just bad faith. Like you expect to go into a gunfight and have people's backs. But how the fuck would I want to have somebody's back who's literally just ping watching me and waiting to write me up? I wouldn't if I was the other officers.
Bird, do you think they're hate watching you?
They are.
Not me, I'm saying in general.
They are hate watching our Rangers, no fucking doubt. They are sitting there hate watching the map, hoping that they do something so that they can bring it up. Because I believe personally that there was vendettas against the Rangers
I need 10
for
seconds.
some fucking reason.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Fleming is Fu's decision, whatever.
And that's completely fine. I have no issue with it. Have her stay away from my fucking Rangers. Stop ping watching my Rangers, and we're good.
So, are we coming to the conclusion that she's not going to oversee the FTOs for the Rangers? You don't want that at all.
She has nothing to do with the Rangers department.
Okay. Now, do you have an FTO lead particularly for the Rangers department?
That's him.
You? Okay.
There's 15 Rangers that can just be in his fucking job.
Yeah,
it's either that
makes sense.
We don't take out cadets until something's ironed out.
Or you just take out your own cadets.
Because here's the thing.
I understand.
No one loses other than the cadets. The only reason that Barry even took them was because no one wanted to do it. My officers find enjoyment taking the cadets out and having them do their job.
Yeah, I don't want them to not take them out. Yeah.
But again, my officers will not help the LSPD if the LSPD is going to be fucking dicks every single time it happens.
Okay, I'll.
How long were they on duty when that happened?
They literally left the meeting.
Okay.
5 minutes at the casino, and Lopez was waiting outside to scorch him.
Okay. I I will have a talk with Anyola.
I appreciate you, Fu. And I'm sorry I elevated my voice. It's just today I just finally convicted the fucking council member who's been fucking me in my ass for the last month. Finally convicted
That was a big
piece
W.
of shit.
Fucking reach down and pull them out of your fucking ass.
Brother, that's the same guy who did all the fishing legislation. Did you saw what was it, Bird? What was it called? The little thing that he says is just
the stringer.
Yeah, we were talking about
I was the one who said to go arrest him.
Brother, what the fuck?
That's a fulfill.
And then he's like, oh, well, it got passed. Because no one knew what the fuck it was.
Did you hear about the Rave Act?
Yes.
That's the event one?
Yeah, so it gives them the ability to waive fucking penal code.
He said in the court of law, DC, he said, basically, if we think it's going to be fun, we can just waive a law. If we think that you killing someone is going to be fun, waive the law. Throw you in a coliseum.
Fucking purge.
So 4,000.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, this high command shit seems stressful. I'm gonna stick with officer.
Anyways, I'm just tired of people coming after us.
The command
We're
is,
trying our
listen, it's not
hardest
that
to
bad.
do things right. I'm on these guys every single fucking day to not mess with you or to make your life hell. And I think they're doing a damn good job. I just don't want people to be looking and staring at them with a magnifying glass, waiting and just wanting for them to perish.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair. I understand. I'll make sure that's not happening. No witch hunting on the Rangers. That shouldn't be a thing. If you can find if you can have Clarkson submit their uniform for his Ninja PD, that'd be great.
His what?
The Ninja PD.
Oh, okay.
That way we can get that authorized. Is there anything else? What else?
That's it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take any more of your time, Fu. Thank you.
No, it's all right. I want us all to come to a good conclusion here because I know there's a place for the Rangers. You guys do great things. I know you do. It's just sometimes it bleeds over to us and it's just a clash of culture. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we're trying to find the right balance here.
Well, I appreciate you, Fu, hearing us out and making the changes which you're gonna make. I got complete trust in it.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. All right. If there's nothing more, I got a couple things.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make sure they're not burning down the city. Appreciate you guys.
No, it's just been a really stressful day. Hey.
Ah.